First of all, excellent choice of material. Amazing. Can you believe he found an author that wrote such a good thing? I think it's really inappropriate for me to be evaluating you. I don't really know how I can be objective, but I will give you a few pointers. First of all, excellent material, really funny content, very applicable, right? We all deal with trying to get more hardware. Huh? Who's trying to get more hardware right now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
big time.
Exactly. This is a situation that we all can relate to. So I think that you did a good job of picking that. And thanks for asking me for help with that too. Now, I want to just bring in a few things. So the whole project was read out loud. So you had to take something and read it, which we always say don't do that in Toastmasters, but sometimes you actually have to read something. So how do you execute that properly? And that's what your project was about. And I liked how you brought in the two characters and you sort of created a stage presence. One character is here and one character is here. And you just did the slightest turn, which was perfect, because a lot of times people run back and forth, which I've done before and ends up being really ridiculous. So that little slight turn just helped us figure out which character was Ralph and which was John or Susan. But then the second half, when you were talking with Susan and Ralph, you kind of sort of lost that. And we were like, what? Which one's which? So if you had just kept that going, that was working really well. And then the vocal variety, you had some vocal variety. Occasionally you'd be like, oh, I don't think you need that hardware. You bring a little bit of inflection in, but I think you could have developed those voices and made them a little bit more distinctive just to let us keep those characters in line and understand who they were. So I think you did a good job picking out the theme and something applicable for everybody, something we can all learn from. And then, you know, I like the movement, just keep it consistent. And more vocal variety would have been great. Mr. General Evaluator.